Okay, so hello everyone. So welcome back to the first term exam seminar by TTC Education. So hello to you guys. My name is Shiuan. Okay, so this is your mathematics Form 4 first term exam seminar, so 2024 by me. Okay, by my name is Shiuan. Okay, so my name is Shiuan. So hello to you. So this is my number. Okay, so yes, you can jot it down first. Okay, so anything that is in this seminar notes, okay, because I can't be finishing every single question in this seminar notes. That's why you can contact me with this number, or you can actually contact me via Instagram. So in this YS Mathematics. Okay, so this is my Instagram. So if you want to follow, you can follow. Of course, there's other teachers as well. Gabby Mathematics, Liangjie Mathematics, and also Tsinghua. Okay, so of course you can follow us in our social media and then get all of the updates from us. Okay, so of course, without further ado, let's start our seminar. Okay, let's start our seminar. So hopefully you guys have these notes yet. Okay, so if you don't have these notes, please request for hard copy or PDF from our website. Okay, TTC Education website on how you come in here, right? On how you come in here, there's another button where you can actually request for your hard copy notes here. So it's not too late because technically after you like attended this seminar, you want to like watch all the other tutors seminar. Okay, so of course, so if I'm not mistaken, this first term exam, we got all of the tutors. Okay, we got all of the tutors video in the same Google Drive for you to refer to. Okay, so that you can have different input, that kind of stuff. So you can actually repeat, and then also by the time you take the book, after you collected your book or you received your book from your delivery, so you can go again. Okay, you can like study again together. Okay, with the video request. Okay, so anyway, so highly recommended. Okay, highly recommended to actually follow and actually subscribe into Liangjie Mathematics in his YouTube channel because he is one of our most experienced mathematics teacher here, and then also he already compiled a lot. Again, I emphasize a lot of your videos, and most importantly, YouTube is free. Okay, so the videos are free. So just refer to that because you guys are already Form 4. So I believe Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 stuff, some of them you are not so sure or you can't remember, or you just want a quick video to actually just summarize or you just recall. Yes, you can just look at his YouTube channel and then just look for what you want, because technically what he have there is already Form 1 to Form 5 mathematics. Okay, the main ones. Okay, the main chapters mostly is already there. So especially like algebra. Okay, especially like for example, what you are going to have is like okay, I can't think of it suddenly now, but then yes, consumer mathematics. Yeah, consumer mathematics if you want. Okay, so it's all there. Yeah, so just look for it in his channel, and then there is a lot of playlists that you can actually just refer to and then just go through one time before your exam, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks before your exam, just to be a very, how to say, a quick summary before you really revise for your Form 4 stuff. Okay, so maybe something you like, oh, no wonder it's like that lah. Okay, so it's a lot of realization like that. Okay, so especially during your Form 4, Form 5 days, where actually a lot of things is linked. Okay, it's actually linked to your Form 1, Form 2, 3. Okay, so that's why it's good to actually summarize back and then to look back at your Form 1, Form 2, 3 stuff. And then you might actually understand better now because technically you grow up already. You grow up technically, maybe the explanation that you listen during your Form 1 days, you don't understand it. But then after years of every subject and years of like understanding how teacher talk, okay, how your teacher talk, when you now look back at the Form 1 stuff, you will realize a lot of things. Okay, I believe that. Okay, so that is a progress. That is your progress. So technically, you really need to make an effort. Okay, make an effort to actually do all this lah. Okay, so it's all on you. Okay, so we are only here to do our own part where we just transmit the knowledge. Okay, so it's for you to actually receive it. Okay, so you receive it fully or you receive it partially. So that's on you. Okay, so of course, all the best for you guys for your seminar. Not seminar, sorry, all the best for you in your exams. Okay, not only this exam, your future exams and your future SPM. Okay, so let's go. We are going to just a quick look at all of your topics that we are going to cover in this book. Okay, so of course, as I mentioned before, we are not going to do every single question. So I will just do a few questions. I'll just handpick a few questions from each part. And then the remaining one, please just finish it. Because if you don't finish it now, it will become a recycled item in your dustbin, right? So no, please. So just finish it and then just put one side, or maybe just register it into your brain, right? Just register the brain, because technically after you're done, technically it won't really, how to say, it won't really disappear. Okay, it don't really disappear. It's just hiding somewhere inside your brain. Okay, so anyway, so we have your Form 4 Chapter 1, quadratic function and quadratic equation here. Okay, so that's your Chapter 1. So let's just screen through first. Okay, so you have your Form 3 trigonometric ratio, which is your SOHCAHTOA, sin cos tan, SOHCAHTOA. And then after that, you have your Form 2 area volume. So this one technically is a lot of things together. Form 1 and Form 2, all of the shapes, all of the areas, all of the volumes, yeah. Everything here, it won't go away. So you will bring this until Form 5 one. Okay, you will bring this until Form 5, so might as well just technically do it well now. Okay, so I mean, remember it well. Okay, not to say, how to say, just give up, okay, don't give up. So after that, we have the practices of your Form 3 Chapter 9, which is your straight lines, garis lurus. Okay, so of course, we will be doing this as well later, to maybe 1 or 2 questions. Okay, after that, we have your algebra, so which is all of your unknowns. Okay, the unknowns world, yeah, unknowns world. So of course, we will be looking at this if we got time later. And then we got your Form 3 indices, okay, indices Chapter 1, Form 3 Chapter 1. And then after that, you will have your polygons, okay, polygons Form 2 Chapter 4. And then after that, you have this chapter circles, okay, chapter 6 of your Form 3, Chapter 6. And then that is all already for your Form 4 first term exam seminar. Yes, okay, it's actually not much, yeah, it's actually not much. Okay, so if you are expecting to cover like Form 1 to Form 4 every single chapter, so no, that is not us. That is on you to make that effort. And then also, like I said just now, just refer to the playlist, yeah, just refer to the playlist. Okay, so if you have no more questions, let's proceed to our Chapter 1 of your Form 4. Okay, so of course, we will just talk about some small summary. Okay, so if your BM syllabus, of course, this chapter is called our fungsi. Okay, dan persamaan. Quadratic, persamaan. Oops, spelled wrongly. Persamaan quadratic. Okay, quadratic. So the word quadratic is already your square. So this square represents the quadratic part, because when you got a power 1, we call it linear. We call it linear. So of course, there's no 3 also. The 3 is for cubic, yeah. The 3 is for cubic. So persamaan cubic, but then of course, it's not in your syllabus lah. Don't worry. So we are just going to talk about our fungsi persamaan quadratic. So of course, the only difference is, I mean, both are ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so but then equals to fx is when your fungsi, equals to 0 is when your persamaan. So this is the difference lah. So this is for your function, because the f already tells you that. Okay, so this one is your persamaan. Yeah, persamaan. Persamaan is your equation lah. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I mix up the two words. Equation, yeah. So function is your fungsi lah. Okay, oops. Okay, fungsi, yeah, fungsi. Anyway, so this is your main thing about this chapter. And okay, so remember when your A, okay, remember when your A is a positive. Okay, maybe I draw on top, and then I'll just draw on top, sorry. Okay, so just a separation. So the A represents what? When the A is a positive, remember your graph is a smiley face. When your A is a negative, it will be a sad face. Okay, so this is the main part first, because the word quadratic already detects that your line in this Cartesian plane is a curved line. So this curved line is either a smiley face or a sad face, and then the smile face, it won't be a crooked smile, right? It won't be a crooked smile. It will be a normal smile where left side and right side is the same shape, same size, yeah, same shape, same size. That's why it's very easy for you to actually understand where when we have log the middle line, so we call it the axis of symmetry, Paxi symmetry. Meaning when you got your laugh fee and when you got your set face, we got always a middle line there. Okay, so the middle line is always called x equals to, x equals to. Okay, so just to recall now, because technically Form 3 Chapter 9 already tell you that straight line is always x equals to. So if you still forgot, please remember it well now. Okay, so the middle line is always x equals to, and then the formula for that is x equals to negative b over 2a, where the b and 2a, the b and a comes from your formula. Okay, comes from your formula. So when you have your formula ready, you can actually find the middleman straight away, and then the middle guy. Okay, so when you got a smiley face, this is your minimum. Okay, so for BM word is titik minimum, for English word is minimum point. So when you got a sad face, this is your maximum, yeah. Maximum means the highest, and then titik maximum juga lah, So titik maximum and your maximum point. Okay, so please just remember all this. So after this, you got your first part ready, second part ready, and then the third part and fourth part is just technically just do it through, and then you understand it a lot. Okay, and then one more thing to highlight, like how your y equals to mx plus c, the c here is your y-intercept. Okay, so the c here is your y-intercept, where in BM we call it pintasan y, pintasan y, that's all. Okay, so this is the quick summary of your Form 4 Chapter 1. So let's go to the question, yeah. Let's go to the question. So Raja satu menunjukkan sebuah terowong lebuh raya berbentuk parabola. Okay, the word parabola already means that is a curved line. Okay, so diagram 1 shows parabolic shape, the highway tunnel. Okay, so lengkungan. Okay, lengkungan means the curve. Okay, curve. Okay, the curve of the terowong dimodelkan by, okay, so I'm reading both. I'm reading both, of fx equals to 5 minus with 0.2 x squared. Okay, so 5 minus with 0.2 x squared. So technically, that is this line here is already modeled by the word itself. Okay, and then from the situation here, you can notice that there's a b is equal to 0. The b is equal to 0. Okay, because this one is your A. Okay, this one is your C. Okay, there's no B. The B is 0. So B0 already actually tells you that the C is actually your y-axis. So meaning, if I draw the Cartesian plane here, exactly, okay, what is that? Okay, so anyway, so this is your x. Okay, so the b equals to 0 means that you are having a C here. Okay, so meaning this C is already your 5, your y-intercept. So that one is the maximum point already. That is your maximum point. So this one is your this is your fx, yeah, correct. Okay, so x and your fx. So this is your 0. Okay, so this point and this point, that is your width lah. So because we are finding for width, right? Berapakah lebar dalam meter terowong itu? What is the width in meters of the tunnel? So the width is your this one. Okay, this is your width, yeah. This is your width. Okay, so what can we do here? Okay, so hello. So for the student that just came in, so hello, nice to meet you. Okay, so let's continue first. Okay, so by using this, okay, so I want to find my width. Okay, so this is my width. This is my width. This is my lebar. So I want to find it, but then of course the middle is your 0. Okay, so this is the word there. So let's go. Okay, so your A will, your A will be negative 0.2. Your B will be 0. Your C will be your 5. Okay, so this is the 3 things that you know. And then, of course, the B already tells you that. Okay, so I just show you, okay, I just show you what is happening. B divided by this one. So negative 0 over 2A. Okay, so 0 divided by anything is still 0. So it's 0. That's why the middle line only happens when your x is equal to 0. That's why I draw the line just now here. Okay, because this red line now is x equal to 0. Okay, so when your x equal to 0, put inside of this formula. Okay, so you will have, okay, you will have 5 minus 0.2 times with 0 squared. So 5 minus 0 is still 5, yeah. So therefore, my maximum point is actually 0 and 5. Okay, but then of course, this part you can no need to write one now. I just want to show you what is happening only. Okay, hence this one. But then it's actually 4 marks, so it's okay for you to write more. Okay, hopefully, just to hope that you can have some marks if your answer is wrong. But then of course, what you are doing now, we are just looking for your x1. So this is your x1 and this is your x2. Okay, so meaning we got x1 and x2. If we plus 2 these together, we got our width already lah. So this is the basic concept of it. So of course, let's go. So when we want to find the x1 and x2, we need to when fx equals to 0. Okay, because we are looking for these 2 points, the furthest point. Okay, the furthest point of it. Okay, so our 5 minus 0.2 x squared equals to 0. So you just put your 5 on the other side. So you got -5. So x squared equals to -5 divided by -0.2. Okay, so what you have here? Okay, what you have here? Oops, sorry, I want to prepare my calculator. Okay, so we have your -5 divided by -0.2. So you get, oops, sorry. Okay, so it's 25, right? 25. So x squared equals to 25. So x is equals to square root of 25. So by this time, okay, so in your form 4 days, so of course, technically, this 5 actually means 2 version, all right? So you have your positive 5 and your -5. Okay, so you got 5 cm, 5 cm, sorry, 5 meters, right? 5 meters. And your x2 is -5 meters. Okay, so this one stands for, so do you have your, these two as your 5 and your -5. So the width will be 5 minus a -5, as long as you just plus together lah. Okay, so it's 10 meters. That's your answer. Okay, so of course, if you click into your calculator, this one will come out naturally, no worries. Okay, just that when you are doing manually, okay, I'm doing it manually, right? Okay, I'm doing it manually. So square root actually stands for when you have +5 times with +5, or your -5 times with -5, both are 25. Okay, so this is the consideration. Okay, you must always consider that. Okay, so please look at the thing. Look at the thing. Okay, so anyway, so that is your first question, and then usually the subjective questions are tricky like that. So this chapter is quite tricky on all this stuff, yeah, because there is a lot of ways for them to actually ask you about this chapter. Okay, so as long as everything just links back to this item here, as long as you saw this thing out, so is this chapter definitely. Okay, so is this chapter definitely, yeah. Okay, so the second one, I suppose you can do yourself because it's rectangle. Okay, so it's just rectangle, length with width, length and width. Okay, so I just want to do like maybe like this question number 3, where when there's a full set of function for you to refer to, and then a graph of you to refer to, so they usually will ask questions based on that, but then all of the concepts are still the same. Okay, all of the concepts are still the same. Let's go. Okay, like for example, this one. So diagram 6, Raja 6 menunjukkan graph bagi fx equals to x squared minus 2x minus 8. Okay, so shows the graph of the quadratic function fx equals to x squared minus 2x minus 8. So meaning you already got a full set of function name for you to use. Okay, so technically just refer back to your ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, your abc, everything there. So meaning you can do everything. Okay, you can do everything here. So let's go. So they say that point P and point Q, theta P, theta Q, is lying on the proxy x. So meaning that is your fx equals to 0. So R is the minimum point. So R is your minimum point. No worries. That one all you can see yourself. Okay, I mean, you can notice that yourself as well. So A, okay, determine the coordinates of P and Q. So determine the P and Q, meaning they want you to find the roots. When they want you to find the roots, okay, so they call it punca, if not mistaken, punca. So it's also called that when, or bila lah, if your BM just bila, B-I-L-A, bila fx equals to 0. So I got my x squared minus with 2x minus with 8 equals to 0. Okay, so if you click into the calculator, So your first x will be, and second x will be, okay, click into calculator. Okay, so if you are in black color calculator, okay, so you are technically clicking mode 3 times, EQN press 1, and then click right 1 time, and then degree 2. Okay, degree 2, yeah. So, and then you type your ABC, where your A is equal to 1, B is equal to -2, and C is equal to -8. So when you click equal, so the first x is equal to -2, the second x is equal to 4. So technically, this is already your answer. This is already your answer. So this one is your -2b. I mean, this one is 4. Okay, because that's just how Cartesian plane work, right? Before the 0, I mean, in the origin, we call it origin here. Okay, so it's negative numbers. Okay, so for here, it's positive numbers lah. Okay, this one is already all there, but then of course, mathematically, you still need to be correct in the flow, yeah, in the flow. So meaning you just need to write it back because technically, we are just using calculator to find our answer for us. Okay, factorize for us. So -2 bring to the left side become +2. So 0 here, -4 here, and then just one more time, put together so that it looks like you are doing it from the top. Okay, so that it looks like you are doing it from the top like that. Okay, so therefore, P is equals to -2, 0, Q equals to 4, 0. Okay, so that's your PQ. Okay, that's your PQ for your line, for your intercept. Okay, so when you want to find the x-intercepts, technically. Okay, when you want to find the x-intercepts, pintasan x. Okay, so you need to fx equal to 0. Okay, so the y-intercept already tells you in the C, right? So C is your -8. So meaning here is your -8, where the x is your 0. Okay, that's the first information already. Okay, so number second. Oops, sorry, this one 1. Second, so calculate the S and T. Okay, so S and T technically, to scan, when you want to find S, so we are finding the middle line, our symmetrical axis. Okay, so symmetrical axis, you got the whole formula, just use the whole formula. So -b over 2a. So your negative b is actually -2. 2 and a is times 1 lah. So negative become positive, 2 divided by 2 become 1. So technically it's x equals to 1. So your S is already 1. Okay, so therefore S equals to 1. Okay, or maybe later lah, we can do later. And then when you have your x equals to 1 already, the t is the y coordinate of that. So let's just finish that. So f1, f1. Okay, so you got your 1 square minus with 2 times 1 and minus with 8. Okay, so 1 minus with 1. Okay, I mean 1 times 1. Okay, so 1 times 1 is 1. And then 2 times 1 is 2. 1 minus 2 minus 8. So you get -9, right? -9. So your minimum point is equals to 1 and -9. Okay, so it's 1 minus with 10, right? 1 minus with 10 is -9. So minimum point is 1 and -9. So therefore, S is equals to 1, T is equals to -9. Okay, so that's how you find your ST. So number third one. Oh, sorry, we already found the Parksy symmetry. Haha. Okay, so accidentally we already found the Parksy symmetry. Okay, so yeah, maybe you can just write it down now. Maybe you can just write it down. Okay, so your axis of symmetry, x is equal to 1. So from here. Okay, so for number dong B. Okay, B. Okay, so given that the straight line UV is parallel to the x-axis. Okay, so they ask you to find the V. Okay, they ask you to find V. So by knowing y-intercept U is 0 and -8, we know that these parallel lines will show us that the y is also -8. Okay, so this already -8. So meaning you just want to find the x value. So when you want to find the x value, remember when you are doing this, you want to find these two numbers, it's happened during your fx equals to 0. So if you want to know this two x value, okay, x value, so your fx here is -8, right? So meaning when your fx equals to -8, your x squared minus with 2x, right? 2x minus 8 equals to negative 8 because fx equals to 8. So negative 8 bring to the left side becomes negative 8 plus 8 equals to 0. So here's x squared minus 2x equals to 0. Yes. Okay, so meaning if you factorize it out, x times with x minus 2 equals to 0. So where your first x equals to 0 and your second x equals to 0, where that's why x1 equals to 0, x equals to x2 equals to positive 2. So you got two x values. So you notice, right? So this is your first x. Okay, this is your first x. So this is your second x. So meaning your v value will be 2. Therefore, my v is equals to 2 and 0, 8. Coordinate. Coordinate of v is equals to 2 and negative 8. So from this, you notice that, of course, you want to find any x values of a quadratic line, you just need to know the fx where. So if your fx equals 0, you know there's these two x one here. So your fx equals to negative 8. You know these two x here. So if you want to know about maybe slightly higher, okay, so fx maybe is, let's say 2. So you can find these two x by using that formula. I mean, by using this and put into like that. Okay, put into here. That's the whole point of the whole thing. The whole point of the whole thing. Okay. Rest for a while. Okay, anyway, so after that, we just have a quick sketch. Okay, so the question that I skipped, please just try. Okay, please just try. If you got any questions after that, after you check the answers and after you don't know how to do, still don't know how to do, you want to know how to do, okay, so just contact us lah. Okay, just contact us. So there's a sketch here. Okay, so it's just a quick sketch lah. Okay, just a quick sketch for us to actually do sketching, literally. Okay, so anyway, so I'll choose which one for us to do. Okay, let's choose the C lah. Okay, let's choose C. Okay, the first thing always is to find your ABC first. Your A is 6, B is negative 20, and C is equals to negative 16. So the A is a positive, so it's a smiley face. Your C is your y-intercept. Okay, so your C is your Pantasan y, Pantasan y. Okay, and then you need to look for your axis of symmetry. So M, so this one is M not X. M equals to negative B over 2A, because here is M. Negative B is your negative 20. Okay, 2 times 6. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so this one might be a weirder version of the drawing sketch. Okay, so 20 divided by 12, you get 1.67. Yes, as I mentioned, this one will be tricky. So why do I put it in our decimal place? Because you are sketching. Okay, sketching. So if your answer is 1.67, it's easier for you to imagine it to be, how to say, sorry, again, I click again. So 20 divided by 12, you get 5 over 3. Okay, you get 5 over 3. So technically, it's easier for you to look at 1.67 that you know that is 1 to 2 between. Okay, so it's better than 5 over 3. You don't know where is that. Okay, so because you are sketching, so that's why we leave it as your decimal place. So your HM, okay, where your M is equal to 1.67. Okay, but then in this case, you want to more accurate, then you use your 5 over 3 to calculate first. Okay, 6 times it, this one squared minus with 20 times it, this one minus 6. So yes, just let your calculator do the work. Okay, so 6 times it, square root of 5 over 3 squared. Okay, squared must be the bracket. Okay, so okay, so times 6 here is this one, and then minus with. Okay, so yes, it's another weird number. Okay, so yes, therefore this is a smiley face, so for minimum point. Okay, your titik minimum, BM word titik minimum, so 1.67, and this one negative 22.67. Okay, so negative 22.67, you already know is between 22 and 23. Negative 22 and negative 23. Okay, so after all this, okay, after you find the middleman and the minimum point, okay, middle axis, the minimum point, and now you need to know the x-intercepts. So you know your y-intercept already. Now you need to know the x-intercept. So x-intercept only happens when your hm equals to 0. So your 6m squared minus 20m minus 16 equals to 0. So this one, I see that there's 6, 20 and 16. So by my instinct, you will need to actually simplify first. Okay, but then it's okay. I'll just do it together with you. So you click A, 6, B is negative 20, negative 16. Click into your calculator. You will get your first m to be negative 3/2, which is in your decimal is 0.67. That one we just leave it first because we will need that to write later. Oops, sorry. Okay, second one is 4. Okay, so when your divide 3 go to the left side, 3m, and then negative 2, place it to the left side, become positive 2. Then here is m minus 4 equals to 0. So here is 3m plus 2 times with m minus 4 equals 0. And then you notice here, of course, this one, 3m times m is actually just 3m squared. So what happened to the 6? Okay, so meaning there's a factorization of this thing here. Okay, so you bring 2 out, you only got 3m squared. So this is how you know that it's 2 times 3m squared. So everything divided by 2. So here become 10, here become 8. Okay, so this is what it means. So this is what it means because these 2 here times with the times 2 bring it that side becomes 0 divided by 2 is still 0. That's why you are doing it like that only. So this is what happened. So meaning the calculator also factorize only this part. Okay, calculator only factorize this one. They didn't touch this one. Okay, because they already know that the times 2 here, bring over there become 0 divided by 2, become 0. Anyway, so yeah. So one is negative 0.467, sorry. And then one is 4. Okay, so meaning in a Cartesian plane, okay, so just analyze that. Cartesian plane, this is a m, this one is hm. So what's your information? You got your m1, m2, 4 is already here. This one is negative 0.7. So it's not emphasizing a lot of here. A lot here, don't need to emphasize. This one only need to think one. You think already, only you draw. Okay, and anyway, so your minimum point is 1.67, which is around here. And then negative 22 is a lot of very down there. Okay, so notice that there's nothing on top. That's why you don't care about on top. So yes, I think that is all for your plan. So yes, I only need to draw like this part. Okay, so in this case, more on the other side, like that. Okay, so here's your 0, here's your hm, and then here's your m. Okay, so like for example, just now negative 1, okay, negative 1 here, and then negative 6, 7 around here. Okay, negative 6, 7 here, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 lah. Okay, 4 here maybe. So 2 here, middle. Okay, just a rough idea, 2 later. Okay, so the middle guy is 1.67. Then can. Okay, so here 2. And then here is around 1.67. Okay, so you can just draw it down. Okay, this is your lowest point. It is your lowest point. So of course, we know that our C is that one. So yes, we are done. We are done. So we got our 2 points. Okay, just draw it first. Okay, so yes, the one that here, you just write it as negative 16. Okay, because it's this one, right? So you can see, right? So we got this as our information. This is our information to draw. This is the smiley face to draw also. So this is the minimum point that we want. So that's all. Okay, so yes, you see these two written, this is written, this is written. 4 things. And then a smiley face, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just write it here first, 1.67. Okay, so for sketch, it's a flow. Sketch is a flow. Technically, it's just follow through. Okay, technically, it's just follow through. Okay. So if you're done, let me know. Okay, maybe I just wait a minute. Okay, just rough, because this one they call sketch. They didn't ask you to draw. So draw, you need to draw it with the graph paper and accurate lah. So here can skip accurate, but then cannot be wrong lah. Can skip the accurate, but then cannot be wrong. Okay, roughly around what area? Okay. Okay, so we are done. Let's go. Okay, so chapter 1, I believe is like that first. Okay, I believe it's like that. So the remaining questions, so please do it. Okay, please do it. Oh yeah, just now I did this one with a student. So they actually asked me to do it. Okay, so they asked me to do it. So it's a good idea as well. So might as well we just finish it because just now also I did this. Okay, so for 3 consecutive numbers, so the word here berturutan number consecutive means continuously, straight away answer. I mean straight away numbers, counting only. So the smallest number is actually 5K they mentioned. The smallest number 5K, if you want to continuously talk about the number, if imagine the smallest number is 5, how we say is 5, 6, 7, right? 5, 6, 7. So in this case, 5K, we another one more number go in front. Okay, so express the 2 other numbers in terms of K. So we have your 5K is your first number. So the next number after 5K is 5K plus 1. Okay, the next number after 5K plus 1 is 5K plus 1 plus 1. 1 is plus 2 lah. So these 2 numbers. Okay, so B, if the sum, okay, if the sum of the 2 squares, okay, if the sum of the squares of the other numbers just now is 545. So find the positive value of K. Okay, so positive value of K, so nilai positif K. So again, so jika hasil tambah kuasa 2 bagi nombor yang lain tadi ialah 545. Okay, so meaning the 2 numbers is these 2 numbers lah. Okay, so the sum of it means 5K plus 2, 1 plus with 5K plus 2. But then they say that is the square of it. So square lah, equals to 545 just now. Okay, so they ask you to find the positive value of K. Okay, so just jot it down first. Okay, this one, just remember I'm doing this shortcut. So A basically, okay, A plus B squared. So it's your A squared plus with 2AB plus with B squared. This is what I'm doing now later. Okay, in this case, your A is your 5K. So A squared is 5K times 5K, 25K squared. Okay, 2AB is 1 times 5K. So it's 5K. AB is 5K. 2AB is 5K times 2. So it's plus 10K. Okay, plus with 1. Okay, plus the other one, 25K squared again. And then here, AB is 2 times 5K, meaning 10K. So 2AB means 10K times 2, so it's 20K. Okay, and then 2 squared is 4. Okay, so 25K squared plus with 25K squared, 50K squared. 50K squared. Okay, so for the K, so we got 10K and 20K, so we got 30K. So the number 1 plus 5, I mean 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus 5 minus 545 equals to 0. Because you want to find K, you must be using the quadratic equation equals 0. So that's why you need to make the right side 0. So the 545 on the right side, bring it to the left side, become minus 545. So 50K squared plus with 30K plus with, minus with 540 equals to 0. So in this case, again, like just now, we need to simplify when we can simplify because 50, 30, and 540, obviously there's a 0 behind. All of them got 0, so that's why you can divide 10 at least. Divide 10 at least becomes 5K squared plus with 3K minus with 5 minus with 54 equals to 0. Okay, so click this into your calculator. Okay, click this into your calculator. That shows you that you need to simplify also. Okay, so that's just a thing. Okay, so you got your A. A is your 5, B is your 3, and C is your negative 54. Okay, so the first one. Okay, so the first one negative 18 over 5. The second one is 3. Okay, but then when they say that they want you to find the positive value, okay, you already know your answer. So this one is the wrong one. But then of course we need to fulfill the logic of the mathematical sentences where we can look down like that. Only last answer. Okay, because the last answer actually we click calculator to cheat it out one. Okay, so let's go. So divide 5, bring it to the left side, become times 5 with 5K. So negative 18 times, bring it to the left side, become plus 18 equals to 0. So k minus with 3 is equal to 0. And then here, that's why this one, it looks like that. Bracket equal to 0. 5k times k, 5k squared. Okay, so this is how you know that it's correct already. Okay, so of course, if you click calculator and then you get this one already, and then you know, just now you didn't write this. If you didn't write this, meaning, oh, you now know that the 5k times k is 5k squared. So how to make 50 into 5k? Divide 10. Then you divide everything 10. Okay, just a show lah, just a show. Okay, just a show for your teacher to actually know what you're doing. Okay, so anyway, so this is how you do the B. This is how you do B. So therefore, my k is equals to 3. Okay, this one negative, so that's why it's rejected. Okay, number C. Okay, hence make the, by using the value k stated in B, okay, so state the value of the three numbers. So meaning the first number is 5k. Okay, so 5 times k is equal to 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. So 5k plus 1. 5 times 3 plus 1. So it's 16. 5k plus 2. 5 times 3 plus 2 equals to 17. Okay, so that's the three numbers. Okay. Okay, so after this question, let's go to the form 3 trigonometric ratios, where you got the SOHCAHTOA. So SOH. Okay, SOH is your sine theta equals to O divided by H. CA is your cos theta equals to A divided by H. And then your TOA. Okay, your TOA will be tangent theta equals to O divided by A. Okay, so what are all these O, A, H? Okay, your O is your opposite. A is your adjacent, means beside. H is your hypotenuse. Okay, your hypotenuse just merely is the longest. Okay, longest. Okay, adjacent means your neighbor. Opposite means opposite. Okay, so all the things are there. Okay, so this chapter is very heavily, this chapter is very heavily linked with your Pythagoras theorem, where you will have also your, oops, sorry. Okay, we'll be using here as well. So that's what I just mentioned. Okay, so 90 degrees also, 90 degrees as well. So Pythagoras theorem is 3 lengths. Okay, the difference here. Okay, I'm just telling you the difference. So the right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem is talking about 3 lengths. 3 lumbar. Okay, I mean 3 lengths, 3 panjang. Okay, so meaning out of the 3, you just need to know 2, you know 1. If you got 2, then you can count the 1. Okay, if you got the 2, you can count this 1. You got this 2, you can count the 1. Okay, so for your trigonometry ratio, okay, we are talking about 3 things as well. But then here it's not 3 lengths anymore. It's 2 lengths, 1 angle. That's all. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, that's the difference. So Pythagoras tells you that c square, the long one, is actually equals to the 2 short ones plus together. But then squared. Okay, so if you want to find the short one, a square, is the long one minus with the other short one. So you want to find the b square, is your c square minus your a square. Okay, so the plus minus must know. Long and short must know. Okay, anyway, so SOHCAHTOA, what is this question? Diagram shows the right angle triangle to RCC, given that the tangent theta is 1.2. So these are the information you got. So tangent theta equals to 1.2. They asked you to find the length, RT, and find the value of sine theta and cos theta. So let's go. Given that your Debris tangent theta equals to 1.2. Okay, so we know that tangent theta is actually OA. Okay, O means theta is here. O is your opposite, which is 24. And then your A will be here. Okay, so your A will be ST. So meaning 24 divided by ST equals to 1.2. Okay. Just now I think mentioned already. Okay, so ST 24 divided by 1.2 will be ST. So therefore ST will be equals to 20, is it? 20, yeah. 20 cm. So here's 20 cm. Okay, so after you know that that is the information you got from the tangent theta, okay, so you can actually do already. So length RT is here. So it's your Pythagoras theorem. So RT is the long one, so it's 24 square plus your 20 square. Okay, so I remember it's quite a weird number. 31 plus 1. Okay, so yeah, 31.24. Okay, 31.24. So they ask you to find sine. Sine theta. So sine is here. O is your opposite. H is your 20. Oh, yeah. Okay, 24 divided by 20. Okay, 1.2. Did I do wrongly? Yeah, sorry. I need to H. H is 31.24, sorry. Okay, this is 31.24. Look at the wrong thing already. 24 divided by 31.24. Okay, you got 0.77. Okay, so for cos theta, so is your adjacent, which is your 20, divided by 31.24. 20 divided by 31.24. So it's 0.64. So these are the two answers that they requested. Okay, so just follow through the question. So just follow through the question. Okay, so this is the Pythagoras theorem revision for you. Okay, so just notice long equals to short plus short. Okay, short equals to long minus short. Short equals to long minus short. Okay, so slight difference. Suddenly. Okay, so after 1 hour of the seminar, okay, we will have a 5 minutes break. Okay, go drink some water or just go toilet for all those can. So we will commence that like 5 minutes later. Okay, so like we after finish the Form 3 chapter 5 here. Okay, let's look at what else question we have. Okay, so yes, I want to emphasize this number 2 here. Okay, I want to emphasize this number 2 here because I see I see words that a lot of students already forgot what is that, where the word is your angle of depression, sudut tunduk, angle of depression, and then also this sudut tonggak, the angle of elevation. Okay, just want to emphasize what is that. So we are human, we are like that. Okay, we are this one, this is us. Okay, so when we look at a tortoise on the floor, okay, if suddenly we walk lah, okay, we walk first, and then there's a tortoise on the floor, and then there's a bird on the sky. Okay, so we walk, when we are walking, okay, when we are walking, do you think we walk while looking at the floor? Okay, do we look like that? Or do we actually look on top to walk? Okay, do we actually walk on top like that? No, right? No, we look front. Okay, we look front first. So that's the main point here. So when you are walking, you always look front first. Okay, when you're looking, we always look front first. Front. Okay, when you're walking, you look front first. And, sorry. Okay, you're walking, you look front first. And then suddenly you heard something on the floor. Then only from on top, you look down, right? You look down. So meaning the angle of depression is from here to here. So this is your sudut tunduk. Is it? Tunduk. Yeah, sudut tunduk. Angle of depression. Okay, so, and then for you to look at the sky, the bird, so it's from here to here. That's why this is your sudut tonggak. Angle of elevation. Okay, so this is what it means. Okay, so because a lot of students mistaken on this part. Okay, wait, I'll just show you what students do. Okay, I'll just show you what students do. Okay, so of course, just to let you know, okay, meaning in this case is human look at tortoise, human look at bird. So what about tortoise look at human? Okay, so if tortoise want to look at human, so tortoise need to look in front first and then go up to look at human. So meaning the angle will be here. Okay, so this is the angle. So how about the bird? Bird also same, right? Bird look in front first and then only look down. So meaning the angle is here. So this is the most common mistake. Okay, this is the most common mistake. So here, this is what I want to say. You see. Okay, Raja menunjukkan dua buah batang tiang tegak JKL dan MN. So JKL MN here, JKL MN. Okay, so dengan keadaan JK equals to KL, JK equals to KL equals to MN. Okay, all same. And then diberi panjang LN is equals to 30 cm. So 30 cm L and N here. Okay, so they didn't draw. We just draw it together first. cm. Okay, and then mn is equal to 12. So here 12 cm. So since they say that this one and this one and this one are all equal, okay, here, so we can say that this is also 12 cm, this is also 12 cm, right? And then these two 12 cm will be 24 cm, which is the second already. Okay, I'm like, what? Okay, so this is the most important part. Dan sudut tunduk titik M dari titik J ialah 63. So the angle depression of point M from point J is 63. So I want to ask you, from point J dari titik J means J look at M, right? J look at M. Okay, J look at M. Okay, J looks at M. So may I ask, the 63 is here or here? Okay, A or B? Okay, which one do you think? The 63 angle is which one? On top or bottom? This is the common mistake of students when they are dealing with this question. Okay, when they are dealing with this question, a lot of students will write which one you think. I mean, which one is correct first? Okay, so you guys, which one is correct? Ah, kena already. Okay, you kena already. Okay, so this is the point. Okay, look at it again. So sudut tunduk titik M dari titik J. So the angle of depression of point M from J. Okay, of point M from point J. So meaning J look at M first. Okay, so I already arrow this, tell you so much. Okay, so meaning if J want to look at M, J must look in front first. Okay, front first and then look down. So the look down, where's the angle? Is here. So the 63 is here. Okay, so meaning this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Okay, so that is the information. Yes, okay. I don't know. Did you? Yes, correct. So yes, Xianjian. Yeah, I didn't see your answer just now. Sorry, the chat is a bit, I shrink too small already. Okay, yes, correct. Okay, so yeah, I mean, of course, just to remind you guys. Okay, just to remind you guys. Anyway, so yes, 63 is there. Anyway, so let's continue. Okay, so they ask what? Okay, they ask you to find the angle of elevation of point M from point L. So point L is here. So they want you to look at point M again. So if you look at point M again, so that angle will be, okay, so L is here. So you want to look at M. You look in front first, and then you look up. So the angle is here, yes. Here, so this is your theta. So your theta, you got your 12, you got your 30. So theta is here, this is your opposite. This is your adjacent. So you got O and A, sin cosine, you use which one? You got O and A, so that sin cosine, you use which one? Tan, thank you. So tangent of theta is equals to? Tangent of theta is equals to your 12 divided by 30. So if you want to know the angle, the tangent must inverse. So inverse of tangent, 12 over 30. Okay, so in your calculator, it's just clicking shift tangent. In your calculator, click shift tangent. You got a -1 on top. So you just 12 divided by 30 inside of the bracket, close the bracket. You get your angle is 21.80. Here. Okay, here is 21.80. Okay, and then the B is a very weird question. The SGL is what? Okay, JL is just J and L, right? So technically it's just 12 plus with 12. Okay, so it's 24 cm. Okay, I'm not too sure why they asked like that. Okay, but then yeah, so I just let you know something. Okay, so if I am your test teacher, okay, if I'm your test teacher, I will ask you about this angle. Okay, I will ask about this angle here. Okay, so I will ask about, what about this angle here? Okay, I will ask about this. J, M, and L. Okay, J, M, L. Okay, I will specifically ask you this question because I've seen this type of question and then they always play like that one. And then I assume there's this question here, but then no. Unfortunately, they didn't mention. Okay, so how to do this question? Okay, how to do this question? Because you have something that you look in front is actually very flat. Okay, actually like here, they already mentioned. Okay, so when they mention like that, permukaan pengufuk, horizontal surface, so meaning this one is, how to say, straight away. Okay, so here also very straight, parallel line. So since this one is 12, this one is also 12, so here is also a parallel line. So when you got a parallel line like that, So, okay, when you got a parallel line there, okay, everything parallel. Okay, so we can do something called alternate angle, sudut selang-seli, where when you have 21 here, means you can have 21 here. Okay, because it's actually like that is a Z. Okay, so here 21, here 21. Okay, so here is 21.80 as well. And then same goes to here. Here is 63. So here is 63 as well. So meaning my JML is equals to 63 plus with 21.8. Okay, so these are the questions that if I am the teacher, for this question, I will ask you this. Okay, so of course you add it up together, you will have your 84.8 degrees. Yeah, okay. If I'm the teacher. Okay, I believe it's definitely will ask one, but then maybe just someone took it out, maybe. Maybe it's C. I don't know. But then yeah. Okay, just to let you know about like things that I've seen before. Okay, just letting you know that I mean questions that I've seen before lah. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so now it's 2:36. Okay, so yeah, it's 1 hour. Yeah, 2:36. So 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour already passed. So yeah, we just have a 5 minutes break. Okay, let me rest a while. So 5 minutes. Okay, and then we'll continue until 3:30. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Okay, so of course you can just flip through and then just look through whatever that in the pages. So next I will be doing the next chapter here. Okay, form 2, this one I can't do much, but then I'll just talk a bit on this B there. Okay, I'll talk a bit on this B and then I'll continue from there. Okay, so yeah, actually not much left. Okay, I'll do more on this. I'll do more on this later. Yeah, my line is very lag. Okay, by the way, so for the student that just joined, okay, this is my name. Okay, this is my name, and then this is my Instagram. Okay, so yes, another student just joined. So we are having a 5 minutes break now. So we will come back around 2:42, 2:43 lah. Okay, let's just make it 2:43. So toilet and drink water. Let's go. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is me, my name, my number, and then that's my Instagram. You can, I mean, yeah, follow us lah, follow us. Gabby also can. Okay, Gabby just posted something very, how to say, I feel that it's a very important message for you guys as well. Just go read it. She just posted today. Okay, she just posted today. So please go read. Okay, that's that's what I think about you guys as well. So hopefully you guys can also learn something from that. Okay, so yeah, 5 minutes break. So I'll be right back later. Hello. Are you guys TDC students? Which branch are you from? Which branch are you from? Because I mean, I never seen you guys before. Yeah. Oh, DJ. Are you a physical student or like online? DJ Damansarajaya means just 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay. Online or physical? DJ branch is DJ, but then DJ branch is behind Atria Mall, right? In front or behind. Okay, so are you from a school there? Are you from DJ? How about Noel? I mean, we start at 45 lah. Cik. Chill je. Okay, so hello, like Noel, are you back? Okay. Okay, guys, so let's continue on our not say explanation seminar today. So let's go. Okay, so just now, yeah, area and volume. Yes, let's go. Form 2. Okay, so this one technically not Form 2 lah, it's Form 1 and Form 2 together. Okay, so everything about shapes. Okay, so 2D, 3D, okay, area and volume. So if you are, may I know, will we be getting, if I recall last year is everything. Yes. Okay, meaning like for mathematics, you will see all of our math tutors recording. If they remember to record. If they remember to record, yes. Yes. They will announce it, I think. They will announce somewhere, okay, I believe. How to get? Announce it somewhere, I believe. Just a moment. Should be in this website. Should be the website. The first term exam seminar website. And then notes and maybe it's this one. Maybe they only put notes. Okay, not too sure. Yeah. Yeah, I just show you. Okay, since you asked. Okay, so when you go into the website and then you got like get access to all recorded videos from seminar. The words there. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, I mean basically it's YouTube channel. I didn't know this. I thought it's Google Drive. Yeah, so they put it in the video. Yeah, so it's YouTube channel lah. So then easier lah, okay. Okay, yeah. So it's after today lah. After today, maybe within 1 week or 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Right. Okay, so as I mean, just now Yenjia was not here, so I'll just repeat one thing that will benefit you. I feel definitely. Okay, so just now from the screen, you see that just now I highlighted this one. Okay, so YouTube free, right? Okay, YouTube free. So please follow or no, you follow just mathematics there. So you guys are Form 4 again. Okay, mention again, Form 4 again. Oh yeah, just now also nobody. I mean, when I started, I mean, you guys are not here. So I'll just repeat this one on this part only, just a very good one. Okay, so Liangjie Mathematics in your YouTube. Okay, so just search for him in your YouTube, free YouTube, right? Free YouTube. Okay, so just look at that. So you guys are already Form 4, you need some revision on your Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 stuff. Look at his playlist. Okay, look at his playlist, everything is there. Okay, so even though like next year, Form 5, even better, everything there. Okay, so everything you have like algebra, your consumer mathematics, your past year papers, how to do, blah, 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 every single thing there. Okay, so you can just refer to that playlist to actually recall something or revise on something. Okay, so you can go and look at it now also can, okay, while you are listening. So yes, I mean, just use that because for you guys are better. I mean, so it's beneficial for you guys because it's free. And then it's quality content, quality education content. So yes, highly recommended because he is one of the TTC's most experienced teacher as well. Okay, so yes. Anyway, so let's go. So for area and volume, technically all of the formulas okay, so you need to just remember all because they won't really give you much information sometimes. Okay, so in this case, from how I look at it, technically this one is just your sector of this one square. So this one is your sector, we call it. You minus off the triangle, you get the highlighted place already. Okay, so this is how you do all this actually. Okay, basically lah. Okay, so this is how you do all this. So for equation of a sector, okay, sector is your theta divided by 360 times with your pi r square if you are BM version. Okay, I mean, we just talk about arc first. Arc is your theta divided by 360 times with your 2 pi r. Okay, so both of these is actually just taking one whole circle as a portion. Okay, so BM is pi j square, right? Jejari. So this one is called lengkok, BM. Lengkok equals to theta over 360 degrees times with 2 pi r. 2 pi j, sorry, 2 pi j. Okay, this one is just one whole circle. So this one is, say, one part. Okay, one part. So meaning arc is just one part of a 2 pi r. So meaning, like, for example, if you want to know this one, okay, if you want to know this one, so it's only 90 degrees of the whole circle. Okay, 90 degrees of the whole circle because this one is a whole circle. So this one theta is actually 90 degrees at me. So I only want the whole circles, this portion only. Okay, so this is what this thing is doing. Okay, so for this one, it's actually area of a circle. So meaning if you want to know this area, it's 1/4 of a quarter. I mean 1/4 of a area of a circle. Okay, so this is what it means. So this formula here, okay, so you minus off this triangle. I mean, sorry, BH lah. Okay, so you get this part really. So this is how I imagine it to be only lah. Okay, so this is how I imagine the question will go. Okay, so let's not waste any time here because technically it's doable. Okay, you just need to recall things. Okay, just need to recall things. So that's all for this part here. Okay, so of course, please try it first. Okay, and then if you have any questions later, just either WhatsApp or just find your your teacher anyhow lah. Okay, so anyway, so I will be going into this Form 3, Chapter 9, yeah. Straight lines, garis lurus. So of course, it's very familiar, right? It's very familiar because it's the last chapter last year. Okay, so your y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so everything comes back to this formula. Okay, so y equals to mx plus c. So technically, your y and your x. Okay, your y and your x is your variables. Means it's your pemboleh ubah. Your pemboleh ubah means always changing one. Okay, so always changing. Why always changing? Because when you want to have a straight line, okay, when you want to have a straight line, you will have be a combination of a lot of dots. Okay, so meaning a lot of dots means what? A lot of dots means a lot of xy's. Okay, a lot of xy's are a lot of xy's. Okay, so a lot of xy means the x and y is forever changing one. Okay, so meaning that's why it's a variable. So what is the not variable? M. M is your gradient. Okay, gradient, or in BM word we call keturunan. Keturunan. Okay, keturunan means how slanted is your line. Okay, how slanted is line, that is what it means by keturunan. So for keturunan, we got two formulas. So the M is your y2 minus with y1. First one, divide by x2 minus x1. So second one is your M equals to negative y-intercept divided by x-intercept. Okay, BM word is called pindasan, pindasan. Okay, pindasan means when the line crosses the y-axis or when the line crosses your x-axis. Okay, that is your y-intercept and your x-intercept. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so what about C? So C is just your purely y-intercept only. Okay, because your y-intercept only happens when x equals to 0. When x equals to 0. So when x equals to 0, 0 times with m is still 0. Therefore, y is equals to C only. Okay, so that's why we call it y-intercept straight away because it's just shortcut. Okay, so constant means what? Constant means what? M and C means every single line got their own M and got their own C. Won't change one. The one is only changing, so Y and X only. Okay, your X and Y also change, but then your M and C won't change one. That is how it is lah. Okay, Y equals to MX plus C. So of course, let's go to this question now again. Ready? Okay, so that's your summary of this chapter. So let's continue on our question here. Maybe I just move it a bit. Okay, let's go. Okay, razak 6 menunjukkan sebuah segi empat selari ya. Segi empat selari. So our parallelograms PQRS. Parallelogram means, like for example here, it will be the same direction. Here will be the same direction. So this is called parallelogram. So parallelogram means that what? They are slanting the same way. They are slanting the same way means they are M are the same. Okay, that is the main tick. The main tick with a term like that. Okay, when they say parallelogram, when they say they are parallel, that is their M. Okay, that is their gradient. Okay, so and then they are given to you PQ is 15 units. Okay, so means their distance. Okay, 15 unit. Okay, so they ask you to find. Okay, they ask you to find gradient of QR. So they ask you to find gradient of QR. Okay, and then they ask you to find the RS where RSY equals to what? Okay, so anyhow, so like if you want to do this one, if you want to do QR, okay, we need either 2 points or intercepts. Okay, do we have any of those? No, we don't have any of those. We don't have any points, we don't have any points, we don't have any information here. But then because they are parallelograms, so meaning this is parallel to this, we can say that gradient of your QR is equals to your gradient of PS. Okay, so where in PS we got the two, where in PS we got the two coordinates. Okay, where our this coordinate is 3, 2, and then the P coordinate is -9 and 0. Okay, meaning here we can use the first formula. Okay, first formula, because there's no y-intercept, we don't know, so that's why you cannot use this one. Okay, y2 minus y1, my second version is always on the right side. Okay, my first version on the left side. So this one is my x1 and y1. This one is my x2, y2. Sorry. Yeah. So my right side always is my second set. So y2 is my 2. And then y1 is my 0. Divide by x2 is my 3. Y2 is, x2 is, x1 is my -9. So it's minus -9. So I got 2 divided by 12. So I get 1 over 6. So this is my gradient of QR. Okay, so therefore it's my gradient of QR. So since this one is your QR already, so now RS. RS is here. So we need to know these two numbers. But then we got 1 point only, we not enough because technically we need another gradient first before we can do the equation of this one. Okay, so equation you just need one dot, 1 point, sorry, 1 point and 1 gradient, or need 2 points can already. Because when you have 2 points, you can have the gradient already. So when you got the gradient, you can just take one of the points and do the equation. So minimally, you need to have 1 point and 1 gradient. That's all you need to know. So in this case, we got 1 point, but then we don't have gradient. So we need to look for gradient somewhere else. How we look at somewhere else? The 15 here. Okay, the 15 is the jarak here. We know that this is the coordinate. So by using this and this, we can get the information for Q. So after we get the information for Q, we get the 2 points. And then when we have these 2 points, we can have our gradient. So gradient of PQ equals to your gradient of RS. So this is how we find our gradient of RS. So before we do that, so yes, we need to do the PQ first. Okay, we need to do PQ first. We need to do PQ first. So let's go PQ first. Okay, PQ. So PQ, the formula distance first. Okay, jarak, distance equals to square root of, it's technically what? It's technically just a Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so here, this Pythagoras theorem here, 90 degrees. So this is your y2 minus y1. Okay, this is your x2 minus x1. Okay, so it's your Pythagoras theorem where you have your y2 minus y1 squared plus with your x2 minus x1 squared. Okay, so the distance given to you is 15. So 15 is on left side. So this one I just put like that first. We put in everything first. So again, my right side is my 2, second version. So here q is already your y-intercept. That's why your x is 0. So this one I just put qy lah. Okay, so yeah, here, so y2 is your qy minus with your first y is 0 squared plus with x2 is your 0 minus with your x1 is your -9 squared. Okay, so the square root, I bring it to the left side first, become square, so it's 15 square, and then here is qy minus my qy minus 0 is qy, so this one squared only, plus with this one 0 minus become plus, so 0 plus 9 is 9 squared. So here is qy squared and 81, here is 225. So 225 divided by, 225 minus with 81 equals to your qy, so q is your 144. Hey, wait, where's my square root? Oh, yeah, square, still here, sorry. Okay, and then your square root. Therefore, my qy equals to 12. Okay, my q 12. So here is already 12. So therefore, okay, no space already. I come back here, sorry. Okay, come back here. Okay, I also don't know why I put there. Okay, so then our gradient of PQ is equals to, we can have a negative. Okay, y-intercept is your 12, x-intercept is your -9. Correct? So negative become positive already. So it's 12 over 9. Divide by 3, you get 4. Divide by 3, you get 3 lah. So it's 3, 4. Okay, so this one is equals to your gradient of RS. Okay, so width. Gradient of RS equals to 3, 4. And your R is equals to 3, 2. Okay, so with these two information, your Y equals to MX plus C will be 2 equals to this one times 3 plus C. So this is how you find C lah. This is how you find C. So 3 and 3 can cancel. So it's 2 minus 4 equals to C. Therefore, my C is equals to -2. Therefore, my equation of line RS is Y equals to MX plus C. Okay, so this is your B answer lah. Okay, so it's slightly long, but then you can actually do it. You can actually do it. So yeah, these are just some small solutions. Okay, so again, I like to emphasize this one a lot also to my students. Okay, mathematics, you won't rugi when you do more. Okay, so the more you do, the more solutions method and the more kind of difficult question and the more kind of like different of trick questions you will notice, and then you will avoid mistakes in your anything, okay, in your future analysis on anything, in anything, in any ways. Okay, so it's how you use information to actually do questions. Yeah. Okay, the solutions, the solutions. Okay. Okay, so anyone need more time, let me know. Anyone need more time, let me know. So they are done. Okay, so I won't be doing all of them. Okay, because it's just repeating. Okay, so please try. Okay, please try. It's a very fun chapter to do. It's a very fun chapter to actually test what you know. Okay, so now I'll go to algebra. Okay, algebra is your main thing throughout your whole mathematics life technically after secondary school. Okay, because if you depending on what you are doing in the future, okay, so in your university days, you also do algebra. Okay, for algebra, right? So there are 6 questions here. Okay, there's 6 questions here. So basically, I noticed there's 2 differences lah. Okay, the first 3 questions is actually algebra fraction. Okay, pecahan algebra. Okay, so basically you are just looking at pecahan lah. Okay, so pecahan, so fractions . Okay, so are you guys lagging? Okay, I see myself lagging. Okay, I see myself lagging. Are you guys lagging? I mean, I already finished the word. Okay. You guys back? Okay, I see myself lagging, very lag. No, 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 are you guys lagging? Because I see myself lagging. Okay, I think now better, right? Is it? Yeah, now better already. Yeah, I think just now just hang. Okay, anyway, so like as I mentioned just now, the first three questions on this algebra is your algebraic fractions. And then the next three is actually your algebraic formulae. Okay, so in BM it's called rumus algebra. Okay, so these two things are the difference lah in these three questions. Okay, so these are the two types of question also will always hang with you until your Form 5 one. Okay, so I mean basically in your paper one, but then it's a good thing to actually get marks lah. It's a free marks, right? If you are good at it. Okay, so for example, like first question here. Okay, so pecahan algebra, fractions, so always remember thing, you need to make your denominator, okay, denominator in BM word is called penyebut. Make it same. Make it same so that you can do plus minus. Okay, so that you can do plus minus. So meaning your denominator make it same to make it plus minus. Okay, that's all you need to do. So technically in this case, okay, I want to do first one also because there's one main point I want to show you. Okay, so I mean 1 over 3p minus with 3 minus 5q divided by 12pq as a single fraction. They ask you to single fraction already. Okay, in the simplest form, let's go. Okay, so 3p and 1 minus with 3 by this one. Okay, always copy down the question first. So how to make these two things same? Okay, so of course you just see what is lacking on the two sides. So in this case, you see that left side got 3, right side is 12. So how to make 3 and 12 together? 3 times 4 become 12 already. No? Okay, 3 times 4 become 12 already. So denominator times 4, your numerator also must times 4. Okay, so of course, left side got p, right side got p, nothing to do, no problem. But then left side no q, right side got 1q. So left side must go back 1q. So times 4q. Okay, so anyway, so after done this one you can combine already. 4, sorry, 12, not 4, 12 PQ, you can combine the bottom part already. So now you are going to do the top part. So this one I want to emphasize a lot of times. 1 times 4Q is 4Q, no problem. But then in this case, okay, you minus, okay, when you want to write the 3 minus 5Q as a fraction, must always remember to bracket back the fraction. Okay, so it's like an invincible. Okay, because as a fraction, they don't need to write the bracket because technically you know that two terms is on top of it is the numerator. That is a package. I remember that is a package. So that's why when you want to combine it, okay, remember you are the one that you want to combine it. So that's why you must put it back the bracket. Okay, so 3 minus 5q here. Okay, the bracket must go back because why? The symbol will change, especially in minus. Okay, so 4q minus with negative positive become negative 3, and negative become plus 5q, you see? So this is the part where always students will forget to do one. So now you can 4q and plus 5q. Q and Q, 4 plus 5, 9q. Okay, minus 3 divided by 12pq. So since they mentioned is bentuk termudah, simplest form, you notice that 9, 3, and 12 is all your multiple of 3. So that's why you can factorize 3 out. That's why you can factorize 3 out. So 9q factorize 3, you get 3q. And then minus with 3, you can factorize q 3 out, get my 1 already. Bottom is you can bring 3 out also, you get 4pq here. And then 3 and 3 you can cancel. Therefore, your last simplest form is 3q minus 1 and 4pq here. Okay, so this is what is happening here. And then this is like a fun part also. And then it's very fixed one actually. To be honest, it's quite fixed. Okay, so just need to avoid mistakes. Okay, just need to avoid mistakes. So this thing you will bring until form 5 one. Paper 1 still got one. Paper 1 still got ABCD on this type of question. And then hopefully you can score in this kind of question so that your marks will always be very high lah, in a way. Because I mean, don't waste lah. It's like something that you learn from form 2 or form 3. So if you are still wrong, I mean, if you still get wrong, right? Okay, so it's quite a waste thing lah. Okay, quite a wasted mark lah, to be honest. To me lah, to me. Okay, anyway, so this is your algebraic fractions. Okay, so let's go for one algebraic formulae. Okay, let's go for one algebraic formulae on the behind part. Okay, so are you guys done? Okay, if you need more time to write it, let me know. Okay, so like for example, this one, algebraic formulae, so means what? They ask you to express something in terms of something. So express x, ungkapkan x means that you need to make x into your main character. Okay, so I draw a crown here. Okay, I draw a crown here. So meaning they want you to make x into the boss. Make x into your main character. And then of course, main character cannot have two main character, right? So make the one. So w equals to 5x minus with xy divided by 7. Okay, so if you want to make x into your fractions, in this case, already automatic on this question, the x already can factorize. Okay, so actually this one is quite a wasteful of time. So can factorize the x first actually. So in this case, divide 7, go there first because technically now x is only left with, okay, so just a small hint, the most closest to your main character is the last one to go. So meaning number 1 is who now? Number 1 is actually times with this one, 5 minus y is the closest to him, right? And then divide 7 is the number 2. So number 2 is the one that go first lah. Okay, 1 and 2 means 2 go first. 1, 2, 3 means 3 go first. Okay, something like that. So divide 7 go there, become times 7. So 7w equals to x times with 5 minus y. So now times with 5 minus y can go left side. So becomes 7w divided by 5 minus y equals to your w. Therefore, my x. So therefore, my x is equal to 7w divided by 5 minus y. That is my answer. Okay, so your main character, like how you read things, you always read from the left to right. Okay, you always read from the left to right. That's why you must always change back the sequence. Okay, you must always change back the sequence. So yes, this is your algebraic formulae, form 2, chapter 3. Okay, form 2, bab 3, form 2, bab 3. Okay, so for the students that mentioned just now, okay, look back at the algebra playlist in Liang J Mathematics YouTube channel. Okay. So next, I'll go to our indices. Okay, indices, and then that's like technically all of this our seminar already. Okay, so let me know if you still need more time to look at it. Okay, so yes, next is your indices, form 3, form 3 chapter 1. So yes, I'll need more space here. Okay, I'll use this space and this space lah. So yes, please allow these two places for me. Okay, so let's just a quick recall on your form 3 chapter 1. Indices means what? Indices means that you are talking about one base with the power n. Okay, so A is your base, base, or we call asas. Okay, so your asas can be numbers. Okay, your asas can be numbers. Your asas can be numbers. Your base can be numbers or your unknowns. Okay. Okay, so this one is your index. That's why we call indices index. And then also we call it power. So power also in your BM word is also called kuasa lah. Okay, so it's about these two things. Okay, the main things are all these two things lah. Okay, so of course, this whole thing is about three simple category of rules, and then you are just applying those rules into what you are learning now. Okay, so when you have same basis, okay, okay, with like that, so the first thing to know is when you got the same base to the power of m times with when the same base times with n, when you have got the same base, when you got the times in the middle, the m and n power can plus together. Yeah, I guess still lagging. I feel like changing the. Okay, I changed to hotspot. Okay, if not too lagging. I believe you guys are little too much what. Okay, so is it okay? I mean, okay, then I continue because not much time left also. Now okay again. So yeah, never mind. I'll just continue first. Okay, I'll just continue first. Let's go. Okay, so when you got times, when the same base, you plus together. So vice versa, if you got divide, okay, so if times gives you plus, your divide gives you minus. Okay, so in this case, we are just showing you two versions of your divide. So you got the divide sign and your fraction sign, which means also divide. So that's why m minus n. Okay, same base also gives you that. The third one is your a power 0 is equals to 1. Okay, anything power 0 is 1. So any number power 0 is 1. Any alphabet, any unknowns power 0 is also 1. Okay, so 4. Okay, 4 is what? Okay, 4 is your 2 and 3 combined together. What do I mean? This one, a negative n is equals to your 1 over a n. Okay, so what is this? Because it's 2 and 3 plus together become y, become 4, y. Okay, so technically, your how to say? Okay, sorry. Okay, if your m is 0, yeah, if your m is 0, okay, so your 0 here, right? So you got 0 minus n is equals to a power negative n. Okay, so 0 minus n is negative n, and then this thing a0, you can actually write it as 1 over a n also, right? So this is the thing here, and this is the thing here, no? Okay, so it's actually the same thing. Okay, just that your m is equal to 0 now. Okay, your m is equal to 0, and then that's all. So number 4 is actually 2 and 3 combined together. Okay, but then of course, I like to always imagine a negative n power is always like a hat. Okay, becoming a hat. Okay, can becoming a hat. So the negative here there becomes a hat. Okay, so the next one is your brackets. Okay, brackets. So brackets wise, okay, brackets wise, you got the first one is your am times with your bn. Okay, so different base. So meaning here got different base. Maybe one number, one unknown, or two unknowns also can. When you got a bracket like that and then power p, so the power p can go in. So amp times with sorry, bnp. Sorry, bnp. Okay. So yes, that's all for that one. And then you got times, then you also got divide. Okay, so divide, nothing really changes. Okay, just a different version of it, p. But then the outcome is the same, where you just times in the p. Okay, where you just times in the p. Sorry, this one is p again. Okay, so bracket is actually just like that. Okay, meaning, okay, by the way, this thing, actually you do it in your form 1 days one, just that we didn't make it into a rule. Okay, we didn't make it into a rule. Okay, so we first times it into your numerator and your denominator. And then for third one, it's actually like that. Okay, where your square root, where the divide n is actually outside. Okay, here. So here's like that. Okay, so another version is like that. Okay, so the fourth one is just 1 over n, I think. 1 over n. So just a simplified version of it. Okay, yeah, no more. Okay, so brackets got 4 base, I mean the same bases got 4. And then the third bracket, okay, so we call it like circle, one more. Okay, maybe I choose a different color. Okay, one purple, second purple brackets. So third purple is your big becomes small. Okay, big become small, small become big. Okay, big becomes small, small become big. Big becomes small, small become big. What does it mean? Okay, meaning a big number. Okay, a big number, maybe let's say is 81. 81 becomes 9 times 9 is 81. So how to become 9? 3 times 3 become 9. 3 times 3 become 9. So what does this mean? This means that 9 times 9 is your 81. But then 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So meaning 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is also 81. So 3 times 3 itself 4 times. So it becomes like that. So you can notice that the big becomes small. The big number of 81 become a small number of 3. And then the small number of 1 becomes the big number of 4. Okay, this is what it means. So this one is also quite important for you to do, okay, the 3 things. Okay, always start with the big become small, small become big first, because technically you are just interested in the power here. Okay, you are just interested in the power here. So this is the main thing to do. The last one, the big become small, small become big. So become small one usually is the prime numbers lah. Okay, prime numbers. Okay, usually Not to say always, not guarantee, not 100%. Not 100%, not 100%. Usually prime numbers. Okay, prime numbers means what? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, dot, dot, dot. Okay, so nombor perdana, nombor perdana. Not 100%, but then usually. Okay, like for example, the first one. Okay, just a quick one. Okay, anyone still looking at the right side to copy down? Okay, because I believe most of you are not here in your Form 3 Chapter 1 days. Okay, maybe you are, I don't know. But then, yes, these are what we teach in our Form 3 Chapter 1. Okay, so let you recall, let you recap. Okay, so like for example, the first one. Okay, so we got your M8 times your M-4 divided by M2. So everything same, M. So meaning we just can just go like a frog like that. Okay, go down like that. So on top is just M. Okay, everything M. So same base M. So times means plus. So 8 plus with -4. And then divide is minus. So it's minus with 2. Okay, so plus minus become minus. So 8 minus 4 become 4. 4 minus 2 become 2. Okay, that is the answer already. Okay, this one is a bit too easy. Anyway, so anyone still looking? No, right? Okay, I do number 2. I do number 2 together because number 2 got do the big become small, small become big. Better one some more. I mean higher version of it some more. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think I zoom in already. I zoom in for it. Okay, let's go. Okay, in this case, I will do the big become small, small become big. So 72. Let's go. Okay, so obviously the 72 is out of space there, right? Okay, it's like odd one there, 72. So yes, we need to make it 72 into what first? So 72 we get 2 times 36 or what else? 8 times 7 is it? So 8 times 9. Okay, yeah, 8 times 9. 72 is 8 times 9. So 8 you got 2 times 4 is 8. 4 you got 2 times 2 is 2 lah. Okay, and then 9 is just 3 times 3. So technically 2 you got 3 times and then 3 you got 2 times. So meaning 72 is 2 cube 2 kuasa 3 times with 3 kuasa 2. Okay, so this is the advanced version of your big become small, small become big. So now you can write everything in already. So 2, 3. Okay, put it in first. Put it in first. Okay, wait, I just copy the question first. Okay, so put in what you know, what you have just now. So now with the bracket, by the way, because you are just replacing the 72, there's still the power 1 over 3 there. Okay, power 1 over 3. And then last part is 3 to the power of 4 over 3. Okay, so open up means the bracket first. Bracket means that the 1 over 3 must times inside. Okay, must times inside first because it's different base, 2 and 3 different base, right? So this one go inside here, times. Okay, so here 2, 3 times with 3 times with 1/3 is 2, and then 2 times with 1/3 is 2 over 3 lah. Okay, and then we can actually separate them already, same bases. So 2 and 2, 3 plus 1 here. Okay, because here is 1. And then 3 is 2 over 3 plus with 4 over 3. Okay, and then 2, 4, and then here is, if you calculate it quickly, here is 2 only. Okay, because it's 6, 6 divided by 3. Okay. Okay, just in case you didn't realize. Okay, just in case you didn't realize, that is how I get the 2. Okay, that's how I get the 2. Okay, anyway, so you got 2, 4 is 16 here, and then 2, 9 is 9. Okay, so if you calculate out, it will be 144. Okay. Okay, done. So if you're done, we can go next because no time already. Okay, not much time. Yeah, so you can notice here. Okay, so I think one more thing only. Okay, one more thing. So let's go. Okay, so once you see something like, for example, number 6, question number 6, once you notice that they ask you to find an unknown and the unknown is on the top. Okay, when you see the unknown, so find value of unknown in index. Okay, so if they are asking you to do this, okay, the value of the unknown is in the index, you can only have one way to actually do it. We call it comparison way. Means you need to compare left and right, must be the same number, only you can compare the power, compare the index. So you need to find a way to make the bottom part base become the same first before you do the unknown side. Okay, because we in technically you form 4 now, but then belum lagi buat your NMAS until you can drag the power down to actually make it into the linear side to do. Okay, so never yet, belum lagi. Okay, some of this one you learn in form 3 so it's impossible. So that's why you use comparison. So when you see the power got the unknown and then they ask you to find the unknown, the only way is comparison. So when you want to do comparison, the left and right side must be the same first, the base. Only you can compare the index. So now we need to find a way to compare this one, solve. So meaning 3 times with 5 power x plus 1, okay, and then equals to 15 power 5 2x plus 3. So in this case, 3 and 15 are dividing each other to become 5 again, right? Because obviously the main base here is 5, the main base. So the 3 is nowhere to be seen one. Okay, so in this case, the 3 you can go to the right side, become divide 3, and then the bracket 5 power of 2x plus 3 can go to the left side. So you get something like that. Okay, you understand it straight away. So here, so 15 and 21 become 15 divided by 3, you get 5. 3 divided by 3, you get 1. Okay, so in this case, yes, same base, divide each other. This one divide, right? So yes. So this one is x plus 1 minus with your 2x plus 3. And then, of course, with a bracket, mass bracket. So here, 5 divided by 1 is just 5. Okay, which is power of 1 only. So we just clear the left side. So it's technically x plus 1 minus 2x minus with 3. Okay, so here must careful. This one must careful, especially got negative one. Okay. So in this case, equals to 5, 1 here. So yeah, so you can do it now. So x minus 2x, negative x, 1 minus with 3, negative 2, equals to 5, 1. So now by comparison, okay, by comparison, okay, dengan bandingan, dengan bandingan, okay, so that you can see, okay, so both sides is apple already, 5 already. Now you can compare the leaf. Okay, now you can compare the leaf. That's the part. So negative x minus 2 equals to 1. So negative 2 go to the right side, become 1 plus 2, become 1. Wait. Did I do something wrong? No. Can I divide the number outside? Wait. Can I divide the number? Yeah, same thing. Yeah, same thing. You should get the same thing. Wait, this one. Oh, plus 2. Okay, yeah, plus 2 will become 3. Sorry, become 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, I tinggal. Okay, wait, so here 3. X equals to 3 divided by negative 1. So it's negative 3. Means, what you mean is you divide first, is it? Means you 3 and this one become 5, is it? This is what you mean? Yes, can. You still get the same answer. Okay, because this one become 1, this one become 5. This thing you still need to go right side one. So you still get, you still get the same thing. Just that maybe you don't need to do this one only, become 5 only straight. Yeah. It's still the same flow. Okay, but then yes, the main point that I want to show you is this one. Okay, when they ask you to find value, okay, the value is inside of the, the unknown is inside of the index. Can I use for all the, depending on the situation. This one also quite rare one. Okay, for example, like this one. Okay, you got time, right? Yeah, we got time. We just finish the second one also. Okay, so in this case, like you cannot divide already, right? Nothing to divide already. So in this case, you cannot divide already. So you need to settle everything with the, okay, here base 3. Okay, you can see, so here like that. Okay, so you need to comparison. So 9 is what? 9 is actually your 3 square. So here is 3 squared and then bracket with x plus 2. So meaning you need to times inside. So divide, actually, I always put it down. Wait, I just do it here first. Yeah, so in this case, you cannot divide anything, right? Yeah. So it's actually quite rare also, this one. Okay, it's quite rare also. Okay, anyway, so we just continue here. So this one times in. So you got 2x plus 4. Okay, and then divide 3, 4. Okay, so here 2x plus 4 minus 4. Okay, so we got 2x minus 4 become this one already. So it's like that. Yeah, so by comparison, my 2x is equal to x plus 1. So 2x minus x equals to 1, x equals to 1. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is how you do this. Okay. Yeah, nice. Wait, I'll just look at the screen for a while. Okay, so yeah, anyway. So time is already quite soon already. Yeah, anyway, so just screen through it. Okay, so indices is the second last thing that you do already. So after that is your polygons. Okay, polygons is just two things. Okay, just a quick one, just a quick one. Okay, polygons are just two things. Polygons means that shapes that are shapes with created with straight lines lah. Okay, so meaning all your pentagon, blah, 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 everything is all here. Okay, pentagon, heptagon, hexagon, nonagon, octagon, everything. Okay, so those are called polygons. And then the main thing here is when you got a regular, okay, so your n is equals to your number of sides, number of sides. Okay, bilangan sisi, bilangan sisi means how many sides you have. Okay, means how many straight lines you have to create that polygon. So of course, when you got an irregular shape, irregular, tidak sekata, tidak sekata means the shapes are all not the same length one. Okay, so we got our sum of interior angle and sum of your exterior angle. So the formula here is n minus 2 times with your 180. So here is your 360 only. Okay, so this one is your jumlah sudut pedalaman. Jumlah sudut peluaran. Okay, so when you got a regular, okay, when you got a regular polygon, a regular means your sekata, this word, okay, means that it's same length. Okay, equal length semua. Okay, so the main two things is your each. Okay, because you are regular already, so each of the interior angle will be n minus 2 times with 180 divided by n. Okay, so it's the same formula, just that divide n new. Okay, so each of the exterior angle is your 360 divided by n. Okay, so it's setiap. So setiap sudut pedalaman. And this one is your setiap sudut peluaran. So this is your polygon. Okay, the main things lah. Okay, the main things. Okay, so meaning depending on how many sides your polygon have, so you just put in the number, so like 5, 6, or 7, anything, then you times with 180, that is the total of the sum of interior angle. So from there, you need to solve all the questions lah. Okay, so in this case, they got like bling a lot, quite a fun chapter to go to as well. This one is Form 2, Chapter 4, by the way. So anyone, if you want to revise back, if you're not sure what I'm talking about. So yes, so irregular is the left side one. So means you can only find the total, okay? But then the regular one, you can find each of them. You can find each of them. Yes. Okay, so do you have any other questions? Okay, so anyone still need more time here? Can I take a screenshot of page 4 and 5 answer? Oh, okay, sure, no problem. Wait, so anyone, anyone still looking at this page? Okay, we got 3:30. Yeah, also want to rest already. Anyway, so yeah, polygons is just that. So yeah, you just apply what you see in this page here. Okay, just coincidence, I can type here lah. Okay, I can write here. So yes, you can apply it to whatever you see here. Okay, the answers will be posted. Okay, the answers will be posted in the same website as well. Just click on the, I think right side a bit, the PDF and answers one. Okay, so we'll be uploaded there as well. Okay, the last one is your circles, Form 3, Chapter 6. Yeah, so this one also very specific. So this one in the YouTube channel, Liangjie Mathematics, also got one video on this. Okay, you can look at it. I mean, look at that one first and then come back here. Okay, this one is about rockets. Okay, you can you can very fun looking at rockets. Okay, very fun looking at butterflies. Okay, why butterfly? Later you see. Okay, looking at ducks. Okay, why looking at ducks? Later you see. Okay, looking at ducks, why? Okay, so you can look at the video to have fun. Okay, and then that's the last of the seminar notes ready. So yes, by the way, so some students say chapter, I mean, which one? Page 4. Which is page 4? I don't know which page 4. This one? Is it this one? Is it this one? No. This one done? Next page, I think. Oh, okay, this one. Anything else? Okay, so of course, thanks for attending my first term exam seminar. Okay, so I know it's holiday tomorrow. Oh, done it. This one done. Okay, tomorrow is holiday. Yeah, so of course, happy holiday to you guys. Happy remaining weekends as well. Okay, so yes, have a nice day and have a nice weekend and all the best in your exams, in your preparation of everything. Okay. Oh, is it? Good explanation. Oh, thanks for that. Jangan sir lah. I shy tau. Okay, sir sangat banyak, sangat tinggi tau. Okay, just call me uncle. Okay, no lah. Don't call me uncle. Okay, anyway, so yes, hopefully you get some recap and some I mean, not say good idea, some good recap from today. Okay, that's the main thing today, I guess. I mean, for me as well. Okay, so yes, have a nice day. Bye, guys. Okay, anything, just contact me in the WhatsApp as well. Okay, so I'll reply when I reply. Bye bye.